Hi, hello. I have a message that everyone apparently needs to hear. You need to be okay with being single before you get into a relationship. I know. That might be a very obvious thing, but at the same time, I feel like it isn't. People want partners really bad. And I was actually talking to my friend about this the other day, because she is what people would call boy crazy. But she was like, oh my gosh, I want a boyfriend so bad one day. And I came to the realization of, wait, something's a little weird. So I asked her an interesting question. I asked, you do know that having a boyfriend won't make you happier, right? And she said, no, it will make me happier. And I was so dumbfounded because you're still going to be by yourself. Even if you have a boyfriend, or girlfriend or partner, that's not going to change the fact that you're still you. You're still going to be alone. You have to spend time apart eventually. You might be like, oh, well, yeah, but like we'll spend as much time together as we possibly can. Have you considered how emotionally draining that would be for the other person, though? Just knowing that you're someone's source of happiness, the entire source, and that you have to like spend time with them, or they'll be upset and you have to like respond really fast, or they'll be upset. That is so emotionally draining. And if you let one person be the source of your happiness, that gives them permission for them to treat you like shit. They're seeing that you don't value yourself. You don't have a source of happiness of your own. So they're gonna treat you like shit. And they can also use that as leverage to manipulate you. They can make you do different things, like, oh, don't you love me? Or saying, oh, you don't have anyone else but me. No one else will love you, because they know that you believe that. It's not true. Other people will definitely love you more and treat you right than that person who is manipulating will. I actually did make a video talking about that, so I think you should watch it. Shameless plug, I know. Another thing to mention is that you're not in love with the person that you would be with. You're in love with the idea of having someone to spend time with. And that can also make the other person upset, because once you start to get more in the relationship, they'll start having a feeling that you don't really love them. And that's because you don't. You don't love them as who they are. You just love them because they're someone you can spend time with, someone you can be in a relationship with, someone who loves you. How do you make sure you're okay with being single and being yourself and very happy? First thing I would recommend is journaling. I've been doing a lot of that recently. I currently have 3 journals on the go, almost 4. And yeah, it can be a lot, but I feel like it helps me be better and process my emotions, and it helps for a lot of people. A lot of therapists recommend journaling too. So I personally find journaling really fun because there's just so many formats you can do it with. You can also have like a digital one. You can just type in your notes app if you want, or you can buy like really, really cute notebooks like I do. And you can buy all this cute stationery, and then you can just write whatever you want, or you can just fill out random journal prompts. I would recommend having like one part where you just go on a rant about literally everything, and another journal and like filling out prompts of like who you want to be, how you're gonna get better, blah 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 blah, like self-improvement. And then the other one's just like filtering out your emotions, going on rants and stuff. With that, I'd also recommend finding hobbies. Hobbies are a very fun thing to have. And there's been a lot of pressure recently to like monetize your hobbies, or like find competitions, put them on like college applications, blah 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 blah, do stuff like for a reward. hobbies to be successful and everything. You're always on the grind, you always have to do something, but hobbies shouldn't always be like that. Like, sure, monetizing your hobbies can be good because you can bring in extra income, but you also need stuff to keep you happy. So I'd recommend, if you don't have any hobbies you are like currently loving, you can go find some new hobbies. And even if you do have some hobbies you love currently, another hobby is not gonna hurt. Find a purpose, find a value. While those are like really hard and really like, did you really just say that? Like, that's a lot? Yeah, it's a lot. But also, being in a relationship is a lot. Yeah, relationships are a lot. So you have to do a lot to be prepared. Because why are you about to be in a relationship with someone else if you can't even be in a relationship with yourself? So after doing all of that, if you're still not happy, I recommend seeing a therapist. There's a lot of people who are professionals who post their advice on YouTube. But if everything's not working out and you're still not happy, even if you tried like journaling, meditation, different hobbies, like you feel like you've tried everything, that is the point when you have to go to a doctor. Okay, so let's do a real quick overview. A lot of people want partners really bad. You have to be happy by yourself before you can go be with someone else. Because having a partner isn't about to make you happy. And it can actually be very emotionally draining for the other person. On top of that, they can also use that to manipulate you. They can use your eagerness to have a partner to manipulate and treat you like shit. Also, you would be in love with the idea of having a partner, not the person you're dating. That is why you have to go care for yourself. You have to find happiness before you get into a relationship. So find hobbies, journal, work through your issues until you feel like you are happy enough to be able to be on your own.
Hey, it's editing me. I ended up running so late that I didn't film an outro, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye! Okay, we actually have to go now. Bye!